Sadika YouTube. Today I'm here to show you something about
Thailand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you not know about Thailand car culture? And they're like, Thailand has car culture? I thought it was all tuk-tuks. And I'm like, bro, please go watch my YouTube videos. You have no idea what you're missing out on. In my opinion, it's very much a hot take.
Yeah.
One of the best car cultures in the world.
And I agree so.
Yes.
I wanted to show the car culture of Thailand since forever. Like, I come back to Germany every time I go to Thailand, and I'm back and I'm talking about it, and people just they don't understand it. They're like, yeah, sure. And everyone knows the cool car culture of Japan, the midnight club, Osaka racing, but no one really pays attention to my country. Well, I'm half Thai, by the way, so I'm German. My dad is German and my mom is Thai, so I used to go every year. And every time I came back from vacation or from a longer time in Thailand, I used to tell my friends here about the cool stories of the Honda Civics racing on the loop and stuff, and they would never understand it, and I never really took any footage from it. But now I finally went and I took my camera with me, so there's just so much I want to show you guys. The immense size of Bangkok and all of the cool shopping malls that I also need to go to, by the way, because I hate the word, but I'm a fashion influencer. I do fashion and cosplay as my sort of main content currently, so I have to buy some stuff here too. I want to show you that, and just want to show you the sheer size of Bangkok and the beauty Thailand has to offer next to the insane car culture it also has to offer. To me, it's an absolute paradise. But yeah, I'm really happy to take you guys here and show you all of this. And we just arrived in Pattaya, and I had my long awaited strawberry milk. And after this, I went out, and it was just so nice to be back. Partially grew up here, and I know that Pattaya has this like controversial image to it, but trust me, if you don't go partying and don't go on walking street all the time, it's beautiful. There's so much to do around the city. But yeah, Lano arrived, and he's a friend of ours from the Netherlands. He was traveling in Japan, and he just joined in, and it was so good to see him because we never actually met up in Europe but we met up here now, so it was really nice that he came over. And no cap, only because of Lano all of this was possible, because he met his Grab driver from the airport to Pattaya, and he happened to have a Red Suns sticker on the side, which already, you know, tells what this guy was into. And he introduced us to most of these things and said he had our back for this trip because we wanted to, you know, experience the car culture. But I had no contacts, I had no one in the car culture, so it was really difficult. I got pretty drunk that night, so I had to sleep and drink a lot, because the next day, hey guys, we're going to Bangkok today. We're gonna explore the city a little bit, and I have my camera with us so you guys can see it as well. Let's go and explore it together. So it might look big in video, but trust me, it's even bigger in real life. I always feel so humbled if I'm in Bangkok because I feel so small, and I get it, yes, I am not the tallest person, but in Bangkok I feel insanely small. And you can already see how the highway is going through the, you know, skyscraper part of Bangkok, and you're surrounded by all of the skyscrapers, and the, you know, you have all of these loops. This is very important, all of these loops on the highway loop through the city of Bangkok. And guys, was I happy to be back in Bangkok and to finally show my friends as well, and to be able to record footage this time. It's just so beautiful. You have bridges on top of bridges. I know this is not for everyone. Some people prefer other scenery, but I love this type of scenery. You have bridges on top of bridges, trains going over other train bridges, and it's just so great to be back. It's definitely my favorite city in the world, and I might be a little bit biased there. We made it. This city looks huge. Like, you have everything. Are you sure that you're good at this? Because I'm pretty good at this.
I'm not.
Then I might try it.
I want to go next.
I told you. So before we went to the car meet, for me it was shopping day, and I had to get a lot of outfits that I take from Thailand to Germany when I do all of my, fashion videos and cosplays and outfit inspired cosplays. I am weak, guys. I'm super weak.
One of us gonna be empty.
I am so weak. I am so weak. I cannot resist. I want to buy everything. So after we were at Union Mall, we went to Siam Center, which always looks super modernized and reminds me of Pokemon for some reason. And there was a Jujutsu Kaisen pop-up store. And I have only started the anime now after the vacation, and I was kind of sad that there wasn't a pop-up store of animes that I watched until...
We have to go inside.
Ain't no way. Yes. What?
Pop-up store.
Now this is something. This is something that's for me. I had no idea this was there, but I'm a huge fan of Junji Ito. Here's my sister. Of course, I had to swipe the credit card and get a lot of stuff from the store, because when do we ever get this in Germany? Probably never. After we were done with shopping, my bags were fully packed with outfits. And at night, Bangkok looks so amazing, and you can just go on any skyscraper top, and just go and watch the entire city. It's just a super awesome scenery. But anyways, I got into my new clothes and into my new outfits, and if you like them, by the way, they're all on my Instagram. But anyways, on our way here, our our Grab driver told us that the guys from the Loop crew were here, or like Loop racers were here. So our Uber driver was not lying. This is the exact car from the YouTube video I've seen, and they go around here on the expressway. And we also got a little, insight that tomorrow there might be something happening. So first we were invited to, I think, what was a street race, but let me explain to you first. So with loop racing, I mean the loop of Bangkok, so the highway, the expressway. And the expressway, the entire highway is built up almost like a layout of Le Mans. You have like very long straights where you can basically slipstream race and drag race, right? And then it follows into a section of loops where your car has to have really good handling to get through these. And it's that spirit that you feel when you go through these streets, when you go through these loops. It's what our favorite creators of our favorite shows tried to capture and archive. The shows that we watched and we got to see, and we were like, I can't believe this exists. Like, this is like anime, this show, this is fictional, but it is here, it exists. Now, I don't condone anyone to go in street race, but I am simply fascinated by it and the stories they have to tell. And I was looking at the cars that day, and I was just thinking to myself, I wonder what the story is, because I wish the car could speak, tell us all the insane stories it experienced. We go from the E30 to the E36 to the E46, my home, but here in Thailand. And it felt so cool to stand between these cars and the presence they had. It's almost like every car in this room had their own aura. Finally, though, the race was called off. Lana just got the message that the police shut down the race, and there was also no way to still race later that day because the police was all over the expressway. So luckily, though, we got the message that there was still something happening, and Pook, our Grab driver, would just come and pick us up. After another few hours of shopping, Pook then finally arrived. We got into his car, and thanks to the language barrier, I had no idea where we were going again, but I looked in front of us and I saw MK4 Supra, and I was like, that must be the right way we're going, because that Supra definitely, doesn't just pop up anywhere, especially because, look at the way it looks, right? And we were in the middle of nowhere, at least I thought so. So it meant that we were going somewhere crazy, and I had no idea yet. After 45 minutes, we finally arrived at the meet. And the meat already hit you right in the face with the vibe. It was crazy. And guys, the sound, even from far away, you had the V8, you had straight 6, you had the full bangers, you misfires, backfires, everything, dude, like turbo noises. It was insane. And we just arrived,
I'm Chad from the YouTube channel CBmedia.
Yeah.
So I film everything about car culture in Southeast Asia.
Yes, I know you. Nice to meet you. So this is your car?
Yeah, it's my car, yeah.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Where did you move from, actually?
Atlanta, Georgia, USA.
Oh, but the car scene in Atlanta is also pretty sick.
Yeah, it's okay, but it's not as exciting and unique as Thailand. Thailand car scene is just very crazy.
Yeah.
You have just everything. It's very wild.
Is there more possibility here than back in the States?
America has become not as strict as like Germany, but it's become more strict. Like there's no way you could have drag racing like this, nobody wearing helmets, people crowded around. Like there's no way you could do that because of insurance reasons or, permit, stuff like that. Here in Thailand, pretty much anything goes. It's like the Wild West of car culture, and I love that.
So Bangkok has their own version of the loop.
Correct, yes.
And have you been?
Yeah, of course,
yeah.
many times.
Have you been with this car?
Not with this car. I went with some friends. I haven't been with this car.
Yeah.
This car lives down in Pattaya. But I bring it to Bangkok almost. I drove it here yesterday. I bring it to Bangkok pretty often.
And so guys, if you don't know him, he's CBmedia, and he is probably the biggest car channel here in Thailand, and
really in Asia, really.
In Asia, yeah.
English speaking,
yes.
English speaking.
My friends in Germany, they don't understand when I talk about all of this. But it's under the radar.
Yeah.
Internationally, it's kind of under the radar.
When I met so many German people at Alt Race, and I was like, yeah, I live in Thailand. I showed them pictures of my car. They were like, Thailand?
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you not know about Thailand car culture? And they're like, Thailand has car culture? I thought it was all tuk-tuks. And I'm like, bro, please go watch my YouTube videos. You have no idea what you're missing out on. In my opinion, it's very much a hot take.
Yeah.
One of the best car cultures in the world.
And I agree so.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
Yes. As promised, the car culture of Thailand. time to finally see some racing, and these races were really cool because all the people that came up to the meet with their cars were also able to just go to the drag strip and race against each other. So also Lana was saying that the BMW was gonna get Gap, but he got Gap. He got Gap. Surprise, this was the only 1 Series 135i E82, I don't know if this was actually 135i, I've seen in Thailand for the entire month I was there, and it was pretty clean. But when it started, there was like no noise. So here to remind you guys, I was quite surprised, but seemed like he was going up against a 6 Series. I don't know exactly what it was, but I think he lost out on top speed, and in the end the 6 Series won, but I actually don't know. Who's this?
Sorry?
Who's the girl?
Irie, that's her name. Irie. It's a character, a doujin artist that I really like.
Yeah.
This is paid, by the way. I pay for commission.
Yeah, really?
Of course. It's like a monthly subscription. You get like exclusive art from the artist. You pay, depends on how much you paid, and you get these art from their websites.
And this was such a beautiful sight. All of these rotary guys up here, and they were all modified by Jica tuning, and just listen to it, guys. They had like 2 rotor, 3 rotor. Yeah, and also thanks for the really warm welcome, guys. These guys have just been so nice. They also took us for a ride. To be honest, I didn't know what exactly was going on. They just said that I could enter the car. I didn't know if we were going for a drag race now, and the face that this guy was about to make didn't make me feel any more at ease. I mean, just look at it. I really wasn't sure what was about to happen, if we were gonna go for a drift or drag racing, but he just took us for a little spin in the ride, and it was pretty sick.
1, 2, 3. It's a real boost. Sorry.
No, it's great. 550 horsepower, 2 rotor, and he says this is low boost. He even excuses for it, but this was probably the sickest ride I've ever sat in. So the guy who owns this car is called PB Man on Instagram, so thank you so much for this. In general, the Rotary guys have been so cool. You know, our Uber driver was the Red Sun's Grab driver, and we meet these Rotary guys that have been super welcoming. But anyways, you guys also had a great time?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was.
I hated that. I hated every single second of it. Yeah, it made me realize that I don't have enough money. Yeah, that's the downside, of course.
But that makes you want to grind. Just a reminder, yeah. Just a reminder again that it all started with him getting the Red Sun's Grab, and then it ended up being Pook. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Shout outs to Pook.
Yeah, Pook is the best man
in all of Southeast Asia.
Guys, just hire Pook if you want an experience. Seriously.
Link in the description.
Link in the description.
He was my favorite though. He was my favorite.
Alright, guys. That's it.
Gang from Fear. Yeah.
The rest of the week we'll just be enjoying Thailand and letting it all sink in, which is sick. You still got my drink, yes. And so we did, and I spent all of my money on gacha, and I got everything first try, which is insane. I mean, seriously, you saw it even a little bit in the video. Like, I got so many things first try, it was crazy. So now that you witnessed it yourself,
Witness what?
that I'm fairly lucky, right?
Oh yes.
Explain.
Magic, cheat codes.
Explain.
Glitch in the Matrix. I don't know. everything first try.
Just buy a lottery ticket, please.
Maybe. It looks very quiet though, so we might be extremely lucky that if you arrive there, it's just like empty. And we still went to Koh Samet. We were on Koh Lan, but Koh Lan was extremely full this time of the year, and Koh Samet wasn't. There weren't really that many people. Alright, I guess we can just... Yeah, okay. I also completely underestimated how big this island was. I thought we were just gonna arrive at a beach or something, but it took us quite a while actually to get to the beach, so the island was fairly big. The ride was extremely bumpy, and sometimes I thought I was gonna die and fall out of the cab, but it's really nice. So yeah, when we arrived, I was struck again by how beautiful it is. I've never been here before. I mean, I've been on this island before, but I've never... I can't remember because I was a small kid. I mean, there is no denying this is paradise right now.
This is where I would like to live. Lots of trees and paradise.
Yeah. This was the perfect way to end the last week in Thailand, and especially with Lano, since he had to leave, I think 2 days after this. Sitting here right now and speaking over my video, seeing all of this makes me miss Thailand so much, and I want to come back very, very soon again, because I hope that I was able to show you exactly why I want to come back and why I love it this much. And yes, sure, I could be biased because I'm half Thai, but I hope that someone out there watches this and is like, I want to go there, like I want to see this, and yeah, go and see, because currently Thailand is still in such a good state. You can go and experience the car culture with its full spirit, and it's not completely toxic, and you can just enjoy things. And next to that stuff, you can go and visit islands for, you know, a humane price, and everything is just amazing. You have the culture of Asia there, the fashion of Asia, you know, the car culture. Just, I love it here. I'm glad to share this with you guys. Really always wanted to share this, but never really got the chance to do, but now I got, and I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. More videos soon, but yeah, if you want to support the channel, go ahead, support the channel. Otherwise, see you next time. Bye bye.